You may have seen sliders in the shop before and wondered what on earth they are and what they are used for. Well, they are in fact an item of clothing that you can wear on your body for a variety of reasons, such as for warmth. Now, just before you go off and get your very own pair from the shops, you first need to be shown how to wear them. So let me first introduce you to a pair so that you can see them live in the flesh and get an idea of what they look like. Here are some sliders. This is what they look like. Now let me show you a close-up of them. I'm just going to put one of them down because it's quite heavy to carry both of them at the same time. I accidentally put both of them down. That's a fatal mistake. So as we can see, they come in this lovely colourful design. They have this on the underside, and if we flip it over, they have this on the internal side. It does this and stuff. It's quite firm. Yeah, I can assure you that is quite painful. And that completes the description of the slider. So now that the slider has been described to perfection, I can now show you how to wear it. Believe it or not, the sliders actually go on your feet, contrary to popular belief. So what you're going to want to do is to put your sliders down on the floor, just like this. And then from here, you're going to want to step onto them, just like that. Hope you can see from that. And then you need to fasten the loops, like this. And then you need to adjust the height of them by flipping this switch here. And then you want to just push on this button and that will make it more comfortable for you. Hope you're getting all of this. Oh, wait a minute. Don't think you can quite see. I'm just going to need to adjust the camera. One moment. Can you see the sliders now? Okay, good. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think you can see my head. Never mind, we'll have to try and continue without the visuals of my face. I don't know if you can live with that. I hope that's okay. So as we can see, one of the sliders is here and the other one is far away over here. So we'll start by putting our foot into this slider here, and I'll just show you how that is done. So what you're going to want to do is to grab one of your legs, like this one here, this will do, and then heave it onto the slider, just like this. And then you just want to gently and carefully put your foot inside, just like that. Now, as you can see, the foot is successfully inside the slider, but that is not the final test. You want to make sure that you can walk around in the slider without the slider sliding off. So I'll just show you if I can do that for you. Here goes. Yes, I took a perfect step there. That proves that the slider works perfectly and is flawless in every possible way. So now you're going to want to put your other leg inside the other slider, but this one is far away. So what you're going to want to do is to take your foot out of this slider, just like this. Just move it out of the slider. Then you're going to want to pick up this slider, just like that. And then you're going to want to throw it to the other slider. As you can see, the slider has been thrown perfectly towards the other slider, but unfortunately it is now upside down. So we're going to have to try and find a way to turn it back so it's the right way up. So let's walk over here now. Okay, so let's pick up this slider and let's turn it the other way, like that. And here you're going to want to drop it back on the floor, like that. Now we want to do as we did before and put the foot in the slider. So as mentioned, you want to grab your leg and then carefully, I'm facing the wrong way here, just turn your body the other way, that's it, and put the foot in. Find it a bit more tricky this time around, a bit more added pressure, I guess. Okay, and it's in. So a good result that. Now you want to try and put your foot in the other slider. So just want to turn around like that. And then here goes. So this is where balancing can be very crucial in order for you to succeed. But we can do this. Always struggle with this foot. It's upside down again. You're going to have to pick up the slider and then drop it down so it lands upright, just like that. Okay, let's try again. So it's getting there. Oh, it's sliding away, but it's in. Although I'm doing the splits almost. It's quite uncomfortable. Let's try and move the slider back into position. And we've done it. Not easy, but we have 2 sliders on the foot. So that's the best we can hope for. So now that the sliders are on the feet, you're going to want to start walking around. I'll show you what that looks like. Excellent work. You've now taken your first steps in the sliders. But this is not the only use of the sliders. They can also be used to defend yourself. For example, if you find yourself surrounded by a gang of 10 people, each of them is armed with assault rifles and grenades, and they're all trying to rob you, then what you're going to want to do is to take off your sliders, and then you want to put the sliders over the arms, like this. And now you have an extra layer of protection that will help you to fight back against the armed robbers, and you should be able to hold your own now with this new technique that I'm showing you. Here are some moves that you can use to fight back with. This is a punch, just like that, and then with the other hand another punch, and that should stop one of the assault rifle people in their tracks. Now if they come at you with a grenade, then you're simply just going to need to swat it out the sky, just like that, and with the other hand, like that, and that will defuse the situation. Now, as a disclosure, I've been forced to tell you that you should not actually fight 10 people who are armed with assault rifles and grenades and are trying to rob you, because if they use a grenade on you and it goes off and makes a bang, then any nearby residents can call up the authorities and make a noise violation complaint against you, and that's the last thing that you want. So in order to maintain the peace, you should only fight people who are armed with assault rifles and grenades if you tell them to just keep it down, and maybe if they have like a silencer that they can add on the grenades and the assault rifles so they don't make that much noise, and then you'll be free to fight back with your weapons as well. That would be the safest option for you. And that completes the tutorial on how to wear sliders. Now I'm going to go off now and put the sliders back on my feet because I'm feeling awfully cold now without them. So I'll see you all later. Goodbye to you. Here's one. Where's the other? Oh, it's right down here. Okay. So cold. That's it. Phew, warm again. That was a close one, I almost got a frostbite.